Manga-Waido.
Yukito, take care of the dishes.
What? Me again?
Just do it, okay? You're working from home and you have time.
I don't have time. I have 3 meetings today.
It's no big deal. I'm off then.
Hey! My name is Yukito Matsuyama. I started dating my wife Michiru when we were in college, and we got married when we entered the workforce. I'm an architect at a construction company, and my wife is a saleswoman in the apparel industry. In the early days of our marriage, we both worked, so we shared the household chores. I'm actually a good cook, so I'm mainly in charge of breakfast and dinner. My wife does the rest of the housework. By taking charge of the household chores that we were both good at, we were able to keep things running smoothly. When our daughter, Tomoka, was born, my wife took parental leave to take care of everything around the house. I also tried to come home as early as possible and actively did other household chores, such as cleaning, laundry, taking out the garbage, etc., while taking care of Tomoka. My parents and in-laws live far away, so I couldn't rely on them much to take care of our child for the first time. We cooperated with each other and managed to get through the difficult times. Tomoka eventually entered daycare, and my wife returned to work.
I'm tired.
Thanks for your hard work. Is the sale starting tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm exhausted from all the preparations.
I thought so. So I brought you a beer. And I made some snacks.
Wow, thanks. Yukito, you're such a great husband.
Mom, what are we eating?
Do you want to eat with us, Tomoka?
Hey! Tomoka's already finished her dinner.
A little tofu will be fine.
I love tofu.
Then I'll have a drink with you too.
Then let's all eat together. Time to get some power for the overtime work I have to do tomorrow.
Until around this time, our family was really close. But... Hey! You didn't fold the laundry?
Sorry. I was so tired I forgot.
Come on, I'm busy working too! She's already sleeping. Ugh. My wife gradually stopped doing the housework and began pushing everything on me.
Dad, I'll help.
You sure?
Tell me how to do it.
Okay, then spread it out like this. I was fed up with my wife's attitude, but now that Tomoka was older and more mature, she helped out a lot. Tomoka's smart and dexterous, and can do anything I teach her. Oh, Tomoka, did you do this?
Yeah, you look tired, so...
Thanks. That's a big help. Michiru's becoming a worse and worse wife, though. My wife gradually stopped doing housework, and finally, she stopped doing it altogether when Tomoka entered the 1st grade of elementary school. At that time, I was working from home, as per the company policy, and my wife said to me, "You're always home, so you do all the housework. At least take the dishes to the sink after you eat."
Be quiet. I work outside the home. I'm tired. You could at least do this for me.
Even Tomoka carries the dishes by herself.
Then I'll ask Tomoka to carry it for me. Tomoka, please.
Hey! That's not right!
It's fine. It's easy enough to carry.
Tomoka, sorry.
That's right. This is part of her education too. My god, you're such a small man with all your complaints.
I couldn't fight too much in front of Tomoka, so I held back. I know you're busy with work, but how can you act like that? My anger only grew. My wife said, without any regard to my feelings,
Take Tomoka to and from her lessons. Make dinner for me so I can eat it right after I get home.
and kept escalating her demands. Although I work from home, it's hard for me to do all the housework.
What are you talking about? When you're not busy, you're watching TV, right?
I have meetings and correspondence with clients, so I don't have that much time either.
You can lie as much as you want.
What? I'm not lying!
Mom, Dad's not lying. He always looks busy.
Tomoka, this is between adults. Stay out of it.
Hey! Don't take it out on Tomoka!
Anyway, unlike you, I have to do all the hard work of servicing my customers every day. If you love me, do all the housework.
Ah! I could have been stubborn and given up on the housework, but it was Tomoka who would suffer if I did. Thinking it was for Tomoka's sake, I ended up doing all the housework. But that doesn't mean we should leave things as they are. But what should I do? As I was taking out the trash with this thought in mind, I was approached by a neighbor.
Oh, Tomoka-chan's dad.
Good morning, Tanaka-san!
Good morning. Oh, yeah, your wife seems like trouble.
What? Trouble? What do you mean?
You don't know? I actually saw something.
What? What she told me was shocking, but somewhat understandable. After that, I tried to keep my composure.
Hey, you didn't clean the spot.
Oh, sorry. I'll make sure I clean every nook and cranny when I get time.
My God, you always slack off as soon as I take my eyes off you. Next time I find you, you're not gonna get away with it.
Huh? There won't be a next time, though. And a few weeks later... Have a nice day!
I think I'll be working overtime again, so take care of Tomoka.
Working overtime again?
Yeah, that's right. It's not easy working for a company.
Huh, that's strange. Where are you working when your company's gone under?
What? Huh? What are you saying?
Exactly as I said. I'm asking you where you're going every day when your company's gone under. Yes, as a matter of fact, I heard the most outrageous thing from the neighbor that day at the garbage dump.
The clothing store where your wife works went out of business.
What?!
I passed by the store the other day and saw that it was closed. I was so surprised. Well, you're working too, so you should support your wife.
Yes! Thank you. I became suspicious and planted a small GPS device in my wife's bag to track her steps. I then discovered that she went to a completely different place every day than the clothing store where she worked. I looked it up on a map and found a nondescript apartment building. What is she doing there? No way! I took a paid leave, followed my wife, and bingo! I saw her coming out of the house arm in arm with a young man. I also found out that her place of employment had closed 10 days before. I'll never forgive you! I immediately hired a detective to gather evidence. My wife didn't seem to be worried at all about being caught cheating. She had lunch with a man at family restaurants, walked around town arm in arm, kissing on the street, and did whatever she wanted to do. And today, I confronted my wife with the evidence I had gathered.
No, this is...
Looks like it's some college part-timer you met when you worked at the clothing store.
No, I mean, he was working part-time for us, but... Oh, you see, it's that. I was just helping him study.
Even though I have photos of you kissing him on the street? When I confronted her with the questionable photos, she seemed to have had enough and admitted to the affair.
That's right, I was seeing him, but you're the one who's to blame. I got tired of seeing your plain face every day. You give me no stimulation at all.
Huh. So that's why you cheated on me.
He gets so happy when I make him curry. When I clean his room, he says, "Thank you, I love you." I feel happiness when I take care of him.
I see. Why didn't you ever think of doing the housework for Tomoka?
Tomoka doesn't really adore me, and she's so cocky she tells me, "I'll do the housework, so take a break."
It's Tomoka's way of being kind. You can't even understand that. What's wrong with you?
Shut up! Anyway, he's a comfort to me. If you understand, that's enough.
Yeah, That is enough. I've got plenty of evidence recorded.
What?
My wife turned pale as I pulled out a voice recorder from my chest. I recorded evidence of you admitting the affair. I'll call my parents and yours tomorrow, and we'll talk about the future.
Future?
Of course. I'm talking about divorce.
What?
We'll do a DNA test on Tomoka just in case, too.
Wait, of course Tomoka's your child.
I hope so, because I've lost all faith in you.
Hey, forgive me. I bought so many things for him. I don't have any savings. I can't live on my own if we get a divorce.
Why should I care? And I'll make sure you pay me alimony, too.
I said I don't have any savings. I can't do that.
If you can't, I'll make your parents pay. That's why I'm calling them over.
Please, no divorce. I'm sorry, I'll leave him.
It's too late. Bye then. If you want to go, just go to your man. After that, my wife kept saying things like, "Forgive me," and "I'll change my mind." But I ignored them all. 3 days later, we called our parents and talked it over, and we decided to divorce. My wife's parents were furious. It was a spectacle.
Why divorce? I already broke up with him.
Why can't you show remorse properly?
Michiru, don't come home anymore.
What? Why?
Because it's embarrassing you have to come back after having an affair. What will the neighbors think?
Make sure you pay us back every month for the alimony!
I'll work to pay you back, please. Let me go back home. Hey, Tomoka, tell Grandma and Grandpa to forgive Mom.
I can't.
What?
I don't like you for making Dad sad. That's why I can't take your side.
No!
By the way, I was relieved to know that Tomoka was actually my child. Now I can take her in with dignity. Well, even if we weren't blood related, I was going to take her in anyway. Of course, I was going to get my wife's cheating partner to pay me alimony too. Apparently the guy was a senior in college and had a job lined up. Somehow, the company that offered him a job got wind of it, and he lost the offer. I don't feel sorry for him, because he deserved it. After that, I took Tomoka and went back to my parents' house. I'm really grateful that I can work from home and continue to work from anywhere.
Look, Grandpa and I harvested corn.
Looks delicious. Let's have a barbecue tonight.
Yeah!
Hey Tomoka, are you enjoying your life right now? You know, without Mom?
I'm having the most fun with you, Dad. Besides, Mom was never really there.
I see. Right. I'll keep working hard for you, Tomoka.
Yeah!
By the way, my ex-wife really seems to have been cut off from her parents, and no one knows where she is or what she's been up to. I don't want to pry any further, but I hope she changes into a decent human being. For the time being, I'm only thinking of Tomoka, and I'd like to lead a new life together with her.